These Chicago crime sprees are getting more violent. It wasn't enough. I thought it was enough. Hey, I'm getting out my car, I'm about to go and get some gas, whatever. You got a gun to me, and then you give me your car, and I give up my car, and then boom. Now we're tying people up? Alex, what you talking about? Who's being tied up? No one's doing that kind of stuff. That's what you see in movies. Okay, let's get into it. It says Chicago AT&T store employees tied up at gunpoint among at least 5 armed robberies overnight. Days after Chicago college campuses reported an uptick in armed robberies, U of I and Chicago, DePaul University, Loyola University, they were all saying like, okay, y'all need to be on extra alert, hyper vigilant, because it's dangerous in these streets. Okay, but let's continue. At least 5 different armed robberies occurred overnight in several neighborhoods across the city, including one incident in a retail shop where employees were tied up at gunpoint, police said. Chicago police have not said whether the incidents were connected, because there's a lot of this organized crime going on. Same group of people, they're just bouncing around. Okay, but they don't know if this is connected. However, in each of these incidents, between 2 and 3 male suspects armed with guns demand property and flee in an SUV. The first incident occurred at 7:57 p.m. inside an AT&T store in the 1700 block of West Fullerton near the Bucktown neighborhood. 2 suspects armed with guns entered the store and proceeded to tie up employees' hands with zip ties. The suspects then took cell phones and other electronic items from the store before fleeing the scene in a white SUV. At 12:15 a.m. on the 3000 block of West Carroll and Garfield Park, a 23-year-old male was walking on the sidewalk when 3 males exited a white SUV and stole his backpack and wallet at gunpoint. A similar incident occurred shortly afterwards at 12:53 a.m. Okay, what time was that? Okay, that was it was a little less than 40 minutes later. Okay, 12:53 a.m. in the 400 block of North Aberdeen in the West Loop, when 3 armed males exited a white SUV and robbed a 25-year-old man, police said. Neither of the victims were injured. But what I find to be interesting is no one's talking. Yeah, I'm happy that no one was injured. But no one's talking about like mental issues, PTSD. Maybe you get triggered every time you see an AT&T store. Maybe you get so nervous you're about to have a panic attack every time you're about to leave the house or go to a certain area, a certain location, go to a whatever. It's like, yeah, I'm happy you didn't get physically harmed, but are we not going to talk about how this stuff is mentally harming people? Getting guns pulled on you and you don't know if you could die in that second or not? Let's continue. Several hours later, at 2:10 a.m. on the 1100 block of West Van Buren, police said a 33-year-old man was walking on the sidewalk when 3 people exited a dark colored SUV. Okay, it ain't white anymore. Stole his wallet and phone at gunpoint. A lot of guns. I wonder where they're coming from. And from what I'm seeing, it's a lot of dudes. Okay, y'all need to start taking precautions like women do. Okay, this is different times out here now. Unless you know how to fight and you are packing, y'all need to start taking precautions like women do. And you ain't gonna be walking outside at no 2:10 in the morning because it's too dangerous. Okay. So all the precautions that y'all laugh at women about, saying, oh, y'all really got to have one headphone out and you really got to do this and you really got to, yes, we do. And now y'all gonna have to start doing the same thing. Now we got to really take extra precaution because it is dangerous out here in these streets. It always has been, but it's getting even worse. Now we're going to get to the next little part. Okay. So that was at 2:10. So at 2:42, 32 minutes, a.m. on the 3500 block of North Kimball in Irving Park, a man was in the parking lot of a retail store when 2 people exited a black SUV. So I'm assuming this one's connected to that one, and took his backpack and wallet at gunpoint. Yeah, and they just had like a city meeting kind of thing that went on, where people in the town, they're like, y'all need to do something about this because it's getting out of hand. It's getting out of hand. I mean, you can't even walk down the street at 7:50 at in the evening or whatever, depending on where you live and how the lights, how bright the sky is during that time. You can't even walk outside because now you got to worry about getting robbed. Someone stealing your book bag, someone stealing your wallet, someone stealing your cell phone. Are you kidding me? You got to worry about all of that stuff now? So, luckily, none of these people were injured, but still, mental health. These people could be traumatized. These people could be just mentally drained, just mentally messed up because of these traumatic events. What if they accidentally pulled the trigger and then now you're dead? You know what I mean? Or now you got a permanent injury that, now you're going to be wheelchair bound or something like that for the rest of your life. All because you were just walking, minding your own business, So I hope something happens, but I mean, this is Chicago. Hey, if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe and also leave a comment down below. I would also appreciate it if you could go on ebay.com, simply type in Latrice Limited, click on shops, and then you can support me right over there. I have a wide variety of items over there. I have many of my own personal Latrice Limited items, which has candles, bath bombs, soaps, essential oil blends, lingerie robes. I have a whole bunch of stuff. I even have comic books on there, men's ties, action figures, a whole bunch of other stuff as well. Definitely support me on there. Like I said, do not forget to like and subscribe, and thank you.